I don't know how that would look for teams. Let's just use what's a really bad team right now? The Pirates, right?
I was going to say the Marlins,
Orioles, right?
Yeah.
Those teams have been around so long. I think it would, to your point, some fans would go insane about the fact that like they've been in the major leagues for so long and then they wouldn't be at the top level. But I think it makes the regular season count so much more. It just changes the way you do everything. Now you don't have teams going, 60 and whatever 120, right?
Right.
During the season,
you can't tank. You have to play, and it holds your GMs and owners accountable.
Right.
When we have no accountability at the moment.
And coaches, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's so super fun. I mean, I think it would be they just disbanded minor league baseball, so I think baseball's in a tough position. But as the G League gets better, more high school kids just go into the G League, it'd be fun to see NBA teams do this.
It would, but all right, so the biggest structure you'd have to put in is for your infrastructure is like stadiums. So would we care about stadium size? So if you had the Hawks G League team playing in, like the Flint Tropics size type arena, Flint Tropics movie, semi-pro, just for reference on a smaller stadium scale. And, you're playing in, you're a 10,000 seat arena. Does the NBA care about that? Are they like, oh, that's sold out every single game. Those fans really care. And we don't really care about the gate fund at the end of the day. And on top of that, they're going to be giving us good basketball when it's on TNT, TBS, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, it's a great question. I think the gate goes more to the team, right? I don't think the team splits out that revenue at the end of the year. So, it's a great point about but I also wonder like how big are some of the like Watford Stadium isn't as big as like Chelsea's, right? In Premier League or like I don't know some of the regulated teams or whatever. So
so like take Aston Villa. I think they're like I'm just going off of when I used them as my starter team in FIFA.
I can do this real quick.
I think it's like 17 or it's 17,000 possibly.
Yeah, see, that's way smaller than Man City, right? Or Liverpool.
Am I thinking?
You know what I mean?
I think Aston Villa is something like that. So it's like 17 or 20, yeah. And then you get up to your 70K, Man United. But the beauty of those stadiums when they're that small, they're always sold out. And it's really about the environment. In a lot of football arenas, I feel like across the seas. So it's like, what you're getting from a fan perspective. So it's no different if it was a 70,000 seat stadium or a 25,000 seat stadium. You're getting that excitement and that hype from the crowd that you would get from either or. So, and the product on the pitch is going to be good. And so if they continue to get better and better, then you can add on to the stadium, which could be done here in the States, but it's easier to add on to an outdoor stadium than a fixed arena, which is the tough part.
I also think too, like if they did do this from from this perspective, because the NBA plays such a long season, like let's just you use like the Atlanta Hawks and say they had their G League team, they could play it like Georgia Tech or Georgia State or something like that. They could like start to move their sites around if they wanted to increase like their ticket gate. I was thinking of another
42,000 for Aston Villa. I had that backwards. I picked them because they had the biggest crowd, but I thought it was like 17-25 when I was starting. Yeah, my bad.
Well, one that I thought about when we, as we're kind of talking here, is Fulham, right? Who is owned by the same guy that owns the Jacksonville Jaguars. So they were relegated either a year ago or 2 years ago, right? And they have 25,000 fans.